Good morning. It's Big Bear Ron here. It's Friday morning, about 7:15, the last day of the first week of school. And the first few weeks of school are always the busiest of the year. If you saw a few videos back, the video where I showed you my classroom, you know it's a huge room, and then I had a lot of work to do, and I've been working steady. Still have some things to do. Some things I'm going to let the kids do as part of a lesson plan. We're going to get the 409 bottles out, the vacuum cleaners. We're going to wash some dishes and stuff and get things set up so that we can all enjoy some laboratory experiences in the room. So the kids have been pretty good so far. And I'm so grateful for the new computers that I have in the room. You know, I promised them, the county, that if they would get those computers to me, I would use them. I would get all the use out of them that I could. And the old computers I had them for, I've been at this particular school for, let's say, 6 years. This will be my 7th year. And let's see, the school's it had been open a few years before that, so those computers had been there about 9 years or so, and they were just shot. They were dying one by one, and you really can't assign 3, 4, 5 students to one computer. You just don't get good productivity out of the class. And yesterday I put 2 students on each computer and gave them an assignment, and they were, the work they produced was wonderful, and what an amazing difference it made in the class. The kids got immediately engaged. They stayed on the task. They did what I asked them to do, and I have proof of their work. So, I'm so glad to have this. Last night, all of us teachers had to stay because it was open house, and so it was a long day. I was in the building from 8 o'clock, didn't leave the building until about 7:30 in the evening. It's pretty much a 12-hour day just in the building. Got home around 8:30 and got a little bite to eat and prepped up for bed and went to sleep. Let's see. And then getting to know my students, managing the classroom, get everything up and running. It always takes more energy to get things started than it does. Once you're in flight, you use less fuel and you use less energy. So that's pretty much true about everything. The startup cost is always more. So we're about ready to get this thing on a steady course. I'm thinking about making cookies today. Kids don't know that. It's Friday, and I leave Friday sort of as a blank slate. I told the kids we have an agenda for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Friday I'll leave as a blank slate. I mean, I'll have some alternatives in my head, and I'll indicate on a lesson plans that what I intend to do, or at least the options that we have. I have to turn my lesson plans in every Friday, and I'll do a video to give you a quick summary of what teachers have to do for their lesson plans. It might surprise you, and maybe I can take pictures of some and maybe even give you, put some on my website, and you could go there and take a look at some of them. Oh, you can find lesson plans all over the place. You just have to get online and look for them. Just type in Google or Yahoo search or whatever your browser is. Lesson plans for, say, middle school students, lesson plans for high school students, lesson plans. You'll probably find a lot of them. And anyway, I'm thinking about doing a club this year, and the name that I'm going to call it is Top Notch, and it will be focused on hospitality and professionalism, and I intend to recruit up to about 25 to 30 kids who already have I'll use the word predisposition of good behavior and well-dressed. By well-dressed, I don't mean expensive clothing. I mean they put themselves together well. The boys, they tuck their shirts in, they pull their pants up. You know, they never have to be told to pull their pants up. The girls aren't showing mid-skin. I think you get my drift. We have many students that fit the bill perfectly. But the ones I hope to catch are the ones that are not already, but although I won't exclude them, but the ones that are not already in the football teams, the basketball teams, the student council, you know, so I hope to catch some of the others who, you know, aren't fitting in those other places. And we'll do some hospitality things for the faculty and staff, and then enjoy some hospitality for ourselves. And then I've already talked to one of our business ed teachers about this teaming up and maybe taking the kids to a 5-star restaurant for lunch, maybe toward the end of the year, and let the kids show off their competence in those kinds of situations. I think our kids will do a great job, and I think they would perceive it as a reward for, you know, doing well. I'm thinking about buying them a cash register, a real cash register at Sam's Club, and let the kids learn how to use the tape to you know, to do some money matters, and make deposits. I want them to learn some real life professional skills, and then I'm thinking that we might serve coffee and bagels and things like that to the faculty and staff for a price. But we'll see how that goes. Of course, if nobody joins, there'll be nothing to do, will there? Oh boy.